Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we play the Realm of Arnor. And I wanted to first check in with you guys. I attempted on a different build of Divide and Conquer to update it to the current build. A few changes were made the past couple of days. I updated it, I loaded up the save, ended the turn. Everything actually seemed to work just fine. There were new buildings for the Dunedain, new UI, I could train Watchman units and Greenway units in Area Door. Things were looking good. So I was like, okay, I could probably safely update this campaign and continue playing. And then I noticed there was one problem, is that all of my generals, their traits and retinues were just completely, like, wacky as all heck. Barlaman's, I think, middleman trait became a Maiar trait. He had the stubbornness of the dwarves ability, which I think, like, King Dane has or something, or maybe Gimli has that one. I forget who exactly has that. Gandalf was considered a hobbit of the House of Orifer, and the staff of Gandalf was replaced with Sauron's mace, and he had a lesser ring of power instead of Narya, so things were very weird. He had, like, human heads. It was all sorts of weird traits, things I haven't even seen, like, orcish features before, so things were strange. If you guys want that, like, if you guys are okay with that, like, traits and retinue being kind of wacky, in exchange for basically having more building options, higher tier markets, that sort of thing. And the Breland units that I will simply gladly just move on up to the most current build. Or the other option is if I want the Breland units, it's really just Watchmen units and Greenway units, nothing that special. I could kind of manually go in and input those, but I'd rather just do a quick and easy, like, I've already done the work, I'd rather just go from there. So for now, I will remain with the way things are, so I'm not doing anything wacky, no updates. It's kind of sad because there's a really cool new Isengard model that I thought looked really nice, but I'm just not going to upload anything from the current build without some feedback. So let me know if you're okay with that, the most current build, but all the traits and ancillaries will be all over the place, and it just, none of it will make any sense at all. So we're here, turn 96. Florian Barkowski commented in the last episode that I really should just attack this fort. That way, Elrond and these elves can attack it, and I will. I realize I can just send Arnor over there to attack that. It'll take him another turn. But then maybe, just maybe, these armies will stop just doing nothing if this fort's taken over. And maybe the elves will just go take care of Zog-Kala for us. I don't know. I don't really care about Zog-Kala. Bilbo Baggins' army is more important going south. I guess I could have gone up and around, but we're already going south. He needs to make it towards Mordor, and it's honestly a really safe journey. The only enemy we have is Dunland over here, and then we have Rohan lands that are really safe. It'll get dangerous in Mordor, but only when we get to Mordor, so it's going to be a pretty safe journey for that army. I may have over-prepared. I'd like for Gandalf to be in that army. It looks like Gandalf will probably be working on the Anduin Vale, reclaiming it. We can get the Hobbit place down here, and maybe get these towns back to the Anduin Vale. I wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, having Bjorn's Hall would be nice, but I'd kind of like to have a buffer here against Dol Guldur rather than just diving into direct war with them, since we also have to fight the Snow Orcs. So I'd like to get the Anduin back on track here, and then we got to figure out what we're doing in the south. Our armies are very split up along the Gwathla River, but I think if I just, like, organize... Oh yeah, this is actually a very poor army for attacking places. We lack infantry, but if we can meet up with Tharbad's starting to get some actual usable troops, so... We also have some in Baile, so I'd like to have Aragorn just lead an army out here. Maybe Barlaman could lead a small force also. It'd be great to push for alt food. Dunland is still an issue. They still have Dunlaric. They still have Dunyard. They still have an army here. Another stack there. So a lot of Dunland fights left. Kamandir is going to make his way to Ost and Edel, where the goblins are holed up. And hopefully things go well. Up in the north... we're still besieging Latash. Next turn we'll have plenty of siege towers, and I'll feel comfortable going in. This army is mostly rangers, though, so it would be best to do a field battle, unless we have anything in Karn Doom that can help. Not particularly. I guess 25 Arthedain footmen could join the army. We really lack troops in the north, and I don't have money to get any more, so I'll just have to let that be as it is, as my dog is now playing with a squeaky toy in the background. So I'll end the turn and take care of that. Captain Zagrat and Captain Ugdush think they can take Kemirdir out in the open plains, and they honestly might have a choice here considering how poorly I did that last battle. Though this, if I remember correctly, this looks like it's the entire garrison that was in Osen Edel, and it is mostly trash outside of the Warg Pack and the Warg Riders. If I can just keep my spears on those guys, or maybe the cavalry can beat them in combat. They seemed to do well last time. This battle should not be an issue at all, and we can have one cavalry unit clear out Captain Zagrat. I'm not going to worry about him. I may have been a little hard on myself in last episode's battle. I did lose a lot of cavalry, but we were up against a lot of wargs, and at the end of the day, I had 2 units of spears. So I was really lacking on the infantry. Granted, I mean, Sworn Infantry and Cardalon Sentinels actually make for a solid frontline kind of force, because, I mean, just having archers that are good in melee, that's nice. Like the Rangers can't go into melee. I mean, they have 8 attack, which is less than the Sentinels, and they're less armor. They don't have a shield, so it's just not, you know, wise for them to be back there. This time, I think I will try to actually keep the catapult alive. I think I'll just shield wall in front of it, and now there shouldn't be an issue with the catapult. Let's get you guys over there. Blade Masters, actually, we have some Blade Masters for infantry combat, which is good. Let's get you guys bundled up here. A lot of cavalry, like a ton of cavalry. I guess I should just mix you guys into one unit like that. Probably the same with these Dunedain Cav. And then I can use you guys on this side. And I'll just put these scouts wherever. And that's right, this is the small army. I don't want to worry about this one. So really what we should do is we should line up like this. Flip the army around. Scouts, don't worry about that. We can send 1 Sworn Horseman to go fight them. That should be all we need. These guys also have full armor upgrades, so they're looking pretty snazzy if I do say so myself. Goblin Infantry, Orc Overseers. I mean, this army is pathetic. It is nothing. It means nothing. It has no strength. It'd probably be better to kill the Saga Skirmishers because the general is there. But whatever, I'll just start taking out their numbers. They appear to have gotten into a deep formation here that actually may have helped their mass in them taking that charge. Not sure. Maybe not. They're pretty dead anyway. Now, cavalry, if you could actually disengage, 2 of them just are running in place, which is not good. Let's hit the Snaga now. Alright, we lost a couple here. They couldn't disengage. The Goblin Infantry kind of caught us out there. We missed the general. I don't know what our horsemen are doing. It's pretty poor. Come on, guys. That's one thing about Medieval 2. Sometimes cavalry control is just abysmal. They get stuck sometimes. They get unresponsive. Other times, though, it's just brilliant. Alright, instead of running away, let's switch targets to the, I thought I was switching targets. Uh-oh. We are shooting into ourselves, so let's not do that. Let us not kill our own troops. It looks like we didn't lose any from friendly fire. Surprisingly, oh, that might have been 2. Never mind, we lost like 5 there. That was bad. I thought my army would have taken longer to get ready here. I guess I could turn everyone off fire at will. I just got to be careful of them not shooting the enemy over here. But I need the cavalry to take out these Orc Overseers so we don't get flanked. Take them out. They're charging us, which is great. Let's retreat again. Okay, Sworn Horsemen not doing as well as I would like. And I don't like how these guys are just surviving like everything I'm throwing at them right now. Starting flaming ammo, get ready for our enemy to engage with us. Maybe we just need another cavalry unit. I think I just went too light. So I have 33 infantry over here, 17 overseers. There we go. That should hopefully take them out. Problem is we're going to get charged by the infantry, and taking a charge while turning our backs means that we lose cavalry, so I don't know, maybe I should just leave them in melee. This cycle charging is not working as well as I would like, and these are just goblin infantry, like, they should not be dying this much. It might just be my own control. We are going into the trees. Are these guys that good? 619. Yeah, they should be doing better than this. I think I just need to let them stay in, like, in longer combat. Okay, let us, missiles, fire at will. Catapult, turn over there. Let's make sure everyone's facing the right way. Where are their wargs? I guess they're on the left and in the rear. Let's take a moment to start to whittle down their infantry while we have a few moments. Mountain Orc Hunters especially. We can get a good side charge on those guys. That'll save us a lot in the long run. So if they are to countercharge us, that could be really bad. I think we're okay. I think we'll actually make it without a countercharge. So they're starting the countercharge now. A lot of javelins coming in. Jeez, okay. That hurt. Well, let's keep them in melee. Seems like all the Snaga skirmishers, all the Goblin archers are now firing at us. Goblin archers, yeah, those arrows actually hurt. Soon we'll be in range, though, to start fighting back. Let's actually, can we get a cheeky charge on these Mountain Orc Hunters, or are they going to countercharge us? Oh, I think we're okay. Alright, I'll take all the easy kills I can get against these axemen. They do have a ton of archers, though. This army is a lot of goblins. Is their catapult even in range yet? Oh, it's not on fire at will. That'll do it. Alright, yeah, those goblin archers are doing some work to us. We might need to retreat. Let's get them closer to our army so they stop shooting at our cavalry. Let's see, the catapult's going to start firing. Don't know if they're going to get many kills. Well, almost killed some overseers there, and all 3 shots completely missed. Ah, how embarrassing. Oh, jeez. Come on, guys. Well, I think it's time to go in for another charge. A couple more cavalry over here. Probably best to avoid the, where the firing line is going to be. Now we're actually getting a lot of damage on these Snaga. They might rout. They're wavering. This is good. Charge on the Goblin Archers should hopefully disrupt them for a few moments. Alright, keep on running, lads. Looks like we actually managed to rout some. And catapults, if you hit my cavalry, I'm going to be really, really upset. Looks like that was very close. That might have actually killed some of my cavalry. Are we... I think we have to throw in. I think we have to just send in something to the meat grinder here. Yeah, we're going to have to just surround the work pack. Blade Masters, okay. Oh, geez, we got hit by wargs over here. That's not good. I think those warg riders are going to beat our Cardalon riders here. I guess I should probably be shooting these guys, but a rear charge might be okay. Yeah, you know what? That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Let's switch, though, Rangers, if you can get rid of them. And how are we doing against the work pack? We destroyed them. Okay, great. That actually worked out. Was not expecting that. Captain Ugdish is down. That'll help. We'll have to keep those guys in combat. Blade Masters, go charge the Overseers. Killing the work pack early with cavalry was actually very surprising. Well, actually, no, there's a bit of dead cavalry here. Let's get these Sworn Horsemen to hit those Mountain Orc Hunters. Once you guys hit the Skirmishers, we'll start working on the Overseers. Like, a few cavalry are left alive. We're still shooting the Warg Riders. Catapult is pretty useless, honestly. Let's just send them in. Catapult, you have no good target, so that's probably enough out of you. Looks like we have pretty much beaten back most of their army. As long as we can just keep shooting the wargs. Yeah, I think everything is about to rout now, which is just fantastic. Alright, let's just charge those Goblin Band. Cavalry can chase down everything else, and we'll make sure that no one gets out of this battle alive. Many horses are falling in the Goblin Wars. I can't wait for them to be over. Oh, Catapult, I don't need you to go into melee. You don't need to. You guys need to be running. Thorn Horsemen, please hit those Goblin Band. They are literally the last thing fighting. I don't even know how they are still fighting right now. There we go. Now they're routing. We'll just want to make sure that we execute all of them. 90% is good. How did we do there? 151 lost. That's not bad. It's friendly fire. Only about 7, no 11. But we did good there. We did good. And we can get a Ranger's Field in Methelburg. I guess that's a good idea. Having archers over here could be nice. Ooh, Byrig was reclaimed. Better days are awaiting the poorly known Dunland folk. Some of the most numerous tribes gathered under one banner and stormed their old capital, ruled and occupied by their enemies. Even though the Dunnish clansmen were not as well equipped compared to their invaders, they still managed to strike a deadly blow to them. Well, that's pretty cool. I guess they actually took it back from the dwarves. And they have a full banner army over here. Maybe I should send a Corian back over here. Oh, that's actually really cool. It's actually a dwarven city now. It's been converted. Oh wow, look at that army. Wolfguard Axemen, Warband Blades, Harriers, Duneherd Slayers, Stalwarts. Yeah, no wonder they managed to take this back, plus the Berserkers, but I bet the dwarves didn't have much sitting in here. That's actually really cool though. That's kind of nice to see, is Dunland taking back their lands and not sending that army towards us, as we still have 1, 2, 3, now 4 stacks to deal with from Dunland. I don't know where they get all of this from. Anyway, Arnor, you need to besiege the Goblin Fort, and hopefully the Elves join in that fight. Here, we got some armor-piercing units in a Numenos. That's good, we'll need those. Kharn Doom got a war camp. If we get the barracks, can we... We actually don't get anything up here. Is it even worth it? Does the war camp give us sworn units? It doesn't. I guess it's better than nothing. We'd probably want sworn recruitment up here, so we'll do that. But Dryth became a large town. That is great. We could get a Dunedain barracks. Probably want that. It's relatively close to our front line. And now let's look at some economy. Maybe a Thilin or Barkella could get some more money rolling here. Trade. Okay, that's pretty bad. Market. Ooh, that's pretty gross too. How about communal farming? 70 more gold there, but 40 corruption. Ugh, that's when you don't have a governor in a city, it gets pretty rough money wise. But I guess this is arguably the best way to be making more money. Is just throw farms in these places, get taxes. So I'll do that. I have 9,000 more gold to use for recruitment. Is there anything we get in more of a Tarth? No, we don't have the population. We should probably get the culture rolling there. And that leaves 6,000 gold for recruitment, so maybe Tyrduin. Can you make money? No, not really with trade. Yeah, no, poor money there. Farms are arguably the best choice. So we'll get some farms rolling. Finish Drurin in. We'll get another ranger. And it's making some cavalry, so that's nice. Darbad being under siege is not so nice. Let's grab some more wardens. We have Captain Morfinian on his way to reinforce Darbad, along with Galazgil, who has some clan spearmen. I don't remember ever getting clan spearmen, but okay. Let's see here. Andy, you have rangers that arguably need to be brought to the front line, and probably I could use these lumbermen. Oh, and someone did mention Andy might have the cavalry bodyguard. No, he actually just has council's guard, so he does not, which is unfortunate. But I could send these guys down. Not like they'll help much, but better than them just sitting here doing nothing but being free upkeep, so I'll do that. Do we have anything else I can recruit? Siduri, can you get anything? Do you need more population? You're actually close. We get a war camp there and train some of our units. I guess the most important would be the wardens, and we're about to have a seed works done. That'll be kind of nice. Alright, I'm still not really 100% sure on where to go direction-wise over in Dunland. Maybe Bilbo's army should just take out Dunland's capital and take care of the last stand army that they have. Commandeer, why don't you besiege Ost and Edel? Or maybe it would be better to go for... Which one is this? And on Inarad, no, screw it, let's just take Ost and Edel.
Yes, my lord.
Teach that. I guess we could go straight in. We really should. They don't have much in there. They're going to have a bunch of Orc defenders. It's going to be mostly a shootout. And maybe it is worth just holding this place for the advanced blacksmith. We'll start the battle. It looks like, yeah, they did upgrade it, so it no longer has the cool elven look to it. It's a bit sad, but actually that nerfs it. It makes it easier for us to assault it and simply just have a shootout, really. I mean, why would we even need to go in now? We can just catapult the gates, catapult the army, shoot them down. Yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath in a moment here. Hopefully the catapult can make some contact. Oh, they're actually going to run out. That's even better for us. Okay, catapult, at least you hit bodyguards. That works. Hit the gate. Hit the gate as they're coming out. And if they all decide to run outside, we have a cavalry advantage. We have blade masters to use in melee. Cardolan sentinels are in the front here, which is good. 2 lines. So they're kind of shooting at a weird angle, so I don't like that. Look at that. If we can hit the gate or just land in front of the gate, we might do a lot of damage to our enemy right there, but I think we're a little bit too late. Cardolan sentinels, you shall be my front line. Dunedain rangers, why don't you come back this way? Orc defenders are basically everywhere. Here we go. Why don't you, blade masters, engage. Hopefully you don't take any friendly fire. Dunedain wardens, charge the defenders. Don't stand and take it. Ooh, and Dunedain rangers. Okay, I don't know if I want them taking the damage here, so let's send in the cavalry now. Get you guys around the side. Actually, you know what? They appear... Yeah, we're actually okay. We are okay. They are stuck in melee against the wardens and the blade masters, which is ideal. Blade masters taking some damage. Our catapult, though. Hello, can you just... I might need to move it closer. Uh-oh, we might go into melee here against these goblin band, which would not be what I want. Oh, catapult, catapult, no. Alright, we have to send them in. Alright, why don't you guys shoot at those orc defenders, please? No friendly fire. You guys shoot at those orc defenders, please. No friendly fire. And my dog is going crazy right now. He wants to sit on my lap. Come here, boy. Come here, Jojo. I don't know if I mentioned it, but his name is Jojo, and it is a JoJo's reference. Everyone is shooting at this unit of orc defenders. They have 180 left. I'd like to get that catapult really close to the gate. Jojo, can you not try to climb up on my desk? Thank you. Looks like we're gonna have to go into melee with the Cardolan sentinels in a moment here, but honestly, better them than the 4 rangers over here. Granted, they're at least against goblin bands, so it could be worse. I don't really want them flanking these blade masters. We have a lot of orc defenders to clear out. Let's charge those goblin band and have you guys hit those orc defenders. Oh, it looks like the wargs are coming out. We probably want to withdraw that catapult and have our archers begin shooting at the wargs. We might need to send a unit in against them. If those hit the catapult crew, it's going to do devastating damage. Yep, send in sacrificial cavalry. I am not taking unnecessary damage here. We probably will lose that unit. It's okay. Sacrifices have to be made. Oh, hello. Where did you guys come from? Where did you guys come from? Okay. How are they doing? They actually are doing horribly. That's okay. Honestly, I kind of expected that. Foreign Horsemen, if you guys could please just, I don't know, kill anything over here. That would be great. Orc defenders coming out. I didn't even see these ones. I guess they came out the other gate, and their general appears to be flanking also. Alright, you guys need to start dealing with the Warg Pack, please. Alright, they're in melee. There's no sense in shooting anything anymore. Warg Pack still has 55. Honestly, a lot of our damage here was probably friendly fire, but the Wargs need to die. They absolutely need to die. Get some speed going. Can we charge these Orc defenders? Great, we can. Looks like Warg Pack down to just a few. We're surrounding our last cavalry unit. Can we get a big volley in here? Look at those invisible torches. That's kind of funny looking. Alright, they probably will make contact with our general. Or rangers. Though, if we're lucky, we'll shoot them down during the charge. Yes. And I think that's as far as we're making it. That's about as good as we could expect. Alright, can you move closer to the gatehouse so we can actually take it down? Once you guys hit those Orc defenders, don't let them run away. We're going to have to get really close here. It looks like everything is basically dead. I don't want anyone shooting that doesn't have to. See, who does not have ammo? You don't have ammo. So let's have you guys pretty much just go right there. Get the last of them. Catapult right here. That way you for sure won't miss any shots. And if you do, we have a serious problem. Because that is way too close. Okay, 50%. This is good. 84. One more volley should do it. And let's just start shooting at the general. Why not? Probably won't make contact, but could be nice to just hit their general there. Down to only 8. Catapult is doing its best. Its best is not good enough. We have walls in front of us. And there's no way it's going to hit 2 men. Yeah, no way. No way at all. But we at least slayed pretty much our entire enemy army. Put you guys on fire at will, please. Looks like it's literally just 2 bodyguards left. Probably should send cavalry in, that way they don't get stun locked. Blade Masters probably have it. So the last volley was being sent in. Comes the cavalry, slay him. I like sending the cavalry in because they can't be locked into any kill animations from the enemy general. So it just kind of speeds up the fighting process here. That, and they also have very fast attacks, relatively. There he goes. Osten Edel is now ours in the worst defensible settlement type in the entire game. And it's time to cleanse the camp. We'll have to execute it, most likely. Yeah, I think we do. We lost some buildings, whatever. There were a bunch of goblins here, so that was for the best. Grog Hut. Ooh, Brawler's Pit. We can get rid of that for some money. We at least have the garrison building, so that actually might help us if we want to hold this place. But the problem is that is a very, very powerful army, so I don't know how well that would go. I guess we could start the library now. Can we get the advanced blacksmith here? Yes, we can. We just need the master armorer. It will take some time for that, as we do need it to be a large town, and we just executed the population, so that's not good. It's probably worth it, though the only thing that sucks is we don't get anything from recruitment here. Let's check the encampment. Royal Barracks, I guess Sworn Infantry. Oh, we actually can get... Oh! We actually can get some units here. I guess we just need the barracks, and then the Royal Barracks actually gives us Savages and Cardalon Riders, so it is worth it to actually upgrade this place as the Dunedain. But resistance is futile. If we can, I'd like to put a tower up, but I don't have the movement. We have reinforcements. We have Helaguivan, who needs to go somewhere and be a general. I think he should go up north. Probably to Bar Keleg, because that makes some good money. Either there or Karen Doom could use a governor. Do I have other governors sitting in places? I know I have a bunch over here. Yeah, Ray and Cathor, you don't both need to be here, so... Yes. Ray, why don't you go, like, over there to Gobadrine? And I think I have a bunch in... Yeah, Mickle Delving has way too many. So, Fred, you should go Should he be in Under Towers or should he be where he's at? I guess Fred could be in Under Towers. Wow, that helps a lot. That's another 500 gold.
Yes.
Okay, and then who's the actual governor right now? It's Am here. So Paladin.
My lord.
We have one in we have one there. Illuminatus is covered.
Yes, my lord.
Probably Corwillishar. How much corruption is that taking? Only 171. What about Freerost? You actually have a general, so you're good. Gobadrine's losing 294. Angsul is covered, so Angsul, you don't have to worry about that. Himdir is in Karn Doom. Mount Graham is covered. Okay, so who doesn't have a governor? Nokva Regla, 256 is being lost. And what about some of these settlements down here? Are we actually mostly covered? It appears we are, so I guess it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe Burgos. Burgos isn't making much money. Yeah, 559, so we'll send a governor over there. So Paladin, make your way to Burgos, be its governor. And we could probably slowly work on getting a better garrison here in Delving. We'll probably want this Dunedain barracks. Yeah, we should work on that. We even want the market. It does help make a lot of money here, but I think fortifying this position at Delving is probably our best decision for, yeah, you know, dealing with dwarves when that time comes. And also, hold on, it was Florian, you mentioned teleporting the High Elf stacks over to the west and having them fight the dwarves. We fight battles with them. And I really like that idea. I won't get to it just yet, but that could be a good idea for in the future once we actually want to take the fight to the dwarves. But right now, priority is shutting down Mordor and moving south and east. So once we've kind of gotten a good foothold, we've conquered like the Anduin Vale for a lot of money, then we will push on. Now, push on to the dwarves, that is. Now, Captain Shagrath, Black Shield Warriors and Warband, I would be not very smart to not take the opportunity to get rid of some of those elites. And Fenholm is owned by the goblins. I can just not get rid of you guys. You are everywhere. But thankfully, you only have Fenholm. We can take that back. Then we pretty much have this area safe. And then we can try to get Bjorn's halls back. So, Gandalf, why don't you take your retinue? I guess we could leave those guys. We don't need everyone here. Captain Shagrath Methilberg is already hating us. Getting rid of those 4 elite units will do wonders against the power of Gundabad. We do not want to let those guys fall into the ranks of any of their better generals. Hey, buddy. You really just want attention today. The puppy is 6 months old and some change. Couple weeks there. I don't exactly remember. I got him about 6 weeks ago, I think, now. So, honestly, my perception of time is getting worse as the days go on. Let's just, yeah, I'm not worried about my formation. Mostly we're going to use Gandalf here. But I like this army. It's Bjornings, Dunedain, and Dwarves, and a decent amount of Dwarves with the Travelers and the Sons of the Fallen. So, pretty cool, honestly. I like the combined arms of this. I would like to be able to get more Dwarven units as the Dunedain, like as the Realm of Arnor. Not many, but maybe just the basic warriors as part of the Beacon of Hope system. Like, if I go take Erebor, I should be able to get some, like, King's Warriors. That would be cool. That would be really cool. And I think they should just be the overall faction that kind of gets a bit of everything. Okay, I think that's fine. They are directly in front of us. Gandalf will use his ridiculously powered bodyguard to just begin charging Black Shield Warriors. Be nice to the early general, but we'll just kind of cleave a path through the front, and then we'll make our way onto the general. We have Black Shield Warband here, so we'll try not to shoot them, or try not to charge them, though honestly, Arthur and Royal Guard, so freaking good, they'd probably take it just fine. But they're kind of elite. Black Shield Warband, 8 attack. That's actually kind of scary, and a 6 charge to back that up. They appear to be retreating. Their backs are turned. They're about facing. Turned left 90 degrees. And the Royal Guard penetrated deeply in their ranks, taking out over half, more than half, 100 of the 150 Black Shield Warband in just a few moments. That was great. That's the power of this cavalry unit. It is just ridiculously strong, and I love them for that. Now, the archers are going to fire at the nearest target, so they're going to go for Blackshield Warband. And Jodo, can you not bite my headphone cable? That would be really bad if you shock yourself, or I lose my headphones. Or it'd be honestly worse if he shocks himself. I am a very broke college student right now, and I do not have money to buy new headphones. Oh, their general unit is nearly defeated. Okay, Gandalf, get away. Let's try to stun. That actually worked out great. It's stunning the Blackshield Warband. He's getting very excited. Okay, Jodo, get down. Get down. Get to your stick. Go to your stick. Lost a couple there. I guess they were stuck in the general's unit. Go to your stick. Take out the Blackshield Warband over there. Archers are doing well enough on that front. And honestly, Burning Axemen charging into them could be really, really nice. Give us some space here. They're already down to only 100. Alright, missiles, stop firing. Jedi Wardens, charge them, please. Sons of the Fallen go after the Black Shield Warriors. It appears they want to go for the Burning Axemen. I don't want them to get charged, is the thing. Okay, let's go. Burnings. The General could be seeing better days. Gandalf took some damage there in the Black Shield Warband engagement. Here comes the charge. Okay, they didn't really charge. Armsmen turn around. Gandalf, go save them. It's like Black Shield Warband is surrounded by Axemen. Yeah, they're not long for this world. I really like the new Anduin roster. I would honestly like to play them in a soon-to-play campaign. They actually just got some updates too. The Anduin and the other Wildmen factions have been given new traits, kind of dictating, like basically to give background to the generals. So what clan they belong to, if they're Anadwyth, or if they're for Dunland, if they are Dunheard, or if they are Frecklinger, or whatever, whichever clan they belong to. And there's apparently some sort of progression system to that, which I thought was really interesting. So basically, as you win battles with them, heroic victories are better for that. Their traits will actually improve over time. Jodo, can you please not chew my cables? I get it. You want to play. You have toys in here. Maybe I should just have him sit in his little playpen while I record. He was okay for most of it, but he just started getting way too excited. I think he's wondering why I'm just making so many noises when no one else is here. His first time being in a recording. And look at that. The battle is over. We'll chase them down. I don't want to even ramp this army. I just want to execute it. All the orcs shall be executed. And 99%, we actually completely cleared up that army. I want to see how many did the Bjornings get. Okay, only 7. They went in too late. 2,000 gold would be nice, but not having snow orcs to fight is honestly nicer. Now, Gandalf, can I just put low taxes on? No, I can't. That's unfortunate. It might be worth it to grab the war camp just early, because we don't have a requirement for public order, and then we get sworn infantry, sworn horsemen, and then I guess all of the regional units again, which is okay. That's cool. I guess they aren't even AOR properly, but maybe I don't know. These units are so bad. I don't want those. Granted, we can just get them as mercenaries. We can get the good units, so it doesn't really matter. Probably Gandalf, you might need to sit in there for a few more turns. What if we just put the army back in? I guess that works. Let's put a tower here. That's basically the border. And then put one here. Oh, you can actually get a lot more mercenary units there. That would be nice. Oh, let's go back to Mathelberg. I think next turn I'll grab the Aethiod Archers and Bjorning Axemen. I don't want Balesmen, and I'd probably take Bandits, but I don't want Balesmen, although I guess with armor upgrades they'd go up to 9 defense, which is solid enough. As soon as public order kind of stabilizes here, which it should slowly, I mean, it's mostly just cultural issues, we'll be able to send Gandalf south, and then also to take Bjorn's Halls. I probably want another governor over here, so really I should probably send Helligweaven east to go join with Gandalf. That's probably better. If these Cardline Sentinels and Cavalry make their way towards Ost and Edel, same with these Wardens and Cardline Sentinels, we're going to need to buff up this front line. And I think it's time to make a move here. Question is, do we go east? Maybe we ask for peace. Maybe. Just maybe.
Yes, my lord.
We can get peace with the with Anid White. I doubt it. No, they don't want it. They just want to fight. They have no allies. They only have enemies. So yeah, that's not happening.
Until we meet again.
It's like very difficult to get a ceasefire in this game. Now they are bringing a large force here. They have an army near Barad Vin. Problem is, I like need that other army here, and I need to not be under siege. Maybe I should fight back here. They do outnumber us 2-1. It'd be a captain on captain fight, but this is mostly just weak Dunland stuff. But actually, wow, this army is awful now that I look at it. The cavalry could do a lot of damage potentially. But this army is really, really bad. I don't know. I mean, I could cheese the cavalry. I don't have much to hold the walls with. I'd rather cheese the siege battle and siege the defense. Honestly, maybe I need to just pull out of Dial. Because, yeah, this army's not going to beat that army. We can leave a fodder unit here. Come to Barad Vin. Meet up with Aragorn. Sacrifice Baal for now. Let Dunland just take it. I can't worry about this. So, yeah, let's do that. Believe the Breland Militia. That sucks, because I think we actually have a library here, don't we? Oh, we have a school. So we really do want to try to hold this place. This is tough. First, I don't have units. I don't have anything here, and everything takes time. But I have a boat. I do have a boat. And I have some guys on the way. Right, you know what, Aragorn? I think you... I'm at a standstill here, guys. This Dunland area is just... It's very tough, because I just don't have an army. I'm so widespread. Granted, I guess I have Ost and Edel. I could probably just...
Yes, my lord.
I mean, I want it, but also I could just not worry about defending it if I give it to the dwarves. Seem to be really having an issue. At least we have some elites coming on the way. And there's another Dunedain Ranger that needs to go down there. Ronostaran has some savages. Michael Delving has an army, I guess. Yeah, I think, honestly, I just need to start putting all of my money into units and just train everything I can down here in the south. Because this army is just... It's awful. It's just actually terrible. It's one of the worst armies I've ever had. I don't have units. I just do not. Mount Angren is kind of like up for grabs. And I don't really want to leave Londare, like, unattended. This army could beat this army. I believe in that. And honestly, with Wolfguard Pikes, I'm probably okay against one of these Dunlending hosts. But yeah, they just are sending everything at us. Maybe we'll get lucky and Rohan will join the battle soon.
Yes.
The other issue, I just don't have like ways to garrison these places. My public order is too bad. So let's just grab. I guess we need everyone. Every last militia unit, no matter how weak, they need to be going to the front line. These 50 lumbermen, yes, go to the front line. You guys need to go. Paladin, go to the front line. I'm tempted to take some of these hobbits out of Michael Delving and go to the front line. Unite Rangers and Savages, to the front line, please. Dulvoran does not have much, but screw it. Go to the front line. If the dwarves are a problem, they will be a problem later. All you guys. Bam. Front line. Who can go in there? You. Bandits, I don't need you. You can go in there. You go in there. And you. And now let's combine this army. You go back to Siduri. These 5 guys also go back to Siduri. Not worried about them. We can retrain these Bandovers, at least get some armor upgrades. And at least now we kind of have a force. It's all skirmishers, but we have Aragorn, that's all we need. Okay, I think I have de-stressed. Doggy, hey, do not bite the cable. I think I will... Actually, we forgot about the north. Ooh,
Your orders, my lord.
we have an opportunity here to take Latash without actually... Actually, we can still besiege it. Yeah, I want to do the battle map, so we'll besiege it. Captain Yagmouz will come in. He has a strong army, but if we can cap the walls fast, we can do some very good work here. While this is loading, I'm going to go put my dog in his box because he is being too playful right now. And here we are at Latash. Honestly, one of the cooler settlements, in my opinion. I love this wall, and I'd kind of like this to be adapted into like a standard... It's very Angmar themed, but it could be really cool as like an Orcish upgrade. Or maybe just in general for Angmar castles or something, they could take up this kind of look, because it is really nice. I like the walls, I like the interior, and I like this little building back here from Battle for Middle-earth. So, we're going to rush the walls. We have cell swords. Their army should be coming from the left, and part of the benefit of this settlement is that they'd have to come in the same way that we get to come in, which honestly just makes it even easier. What's the Fallen? I guess, yeah, we'll put them on the tower. Arthurine Footmen, I probably don't want you on the tower, but some Dwarven Travelers actually might be able to do some work here. If we send the Dwarves up on the walls, and the Hobbits, why not? Put the Hobbits and the Dwarves on the walls. Sellswords will also be kind of our heavy infantry here, and everyone else, I will deal with you when the time comes. Watch Sheriffs, they could be powerful, hopefully. I'm gonna go run in and take the walls. Looks like... Wait, can we... We can't take these walls. Oh. Well, that's not good. I guess we might as well just stay here, I guess. Wow, that sucks. We are going to be relying on one single ram. I guess it would still be good to push up with these towers and use them as cover. Or potentially kind of block off our opponent. Looks like they're way behind us, so we have a lot of time. I was kind of hoping for, I don't know, I was kind of hoping that would be better. I was hoping we could actually siege up the walls here. Oh, well, looks like we're just going to be relying on our sellswords for a moment to basically push us through the settlement. Not much we can really do about that. A lot of hillmen, yeah, our sellswords will be able to capture the walls for sure. And if we can get Dwarven Travelers inside, that will also help. I guess everyone should just move up. Wall is at 74. As soon as that goes down, these sellswords need to get in there. Do we have 2 more hits, 3 more hits? The enemy is approaching quickly. They're getting up to the top of the hill. So I want to have my guys holding up at these walls. Alright, run inside, lads. Run inside. Dwarven Travelers, take the walls. Dunedain Rangers, take the walls. Get on those walls. Halbrad, also, get on the walls. Or maybe just stay out here for a moment. See here. I don't know who else we have. Some Archer Militia can fire. 59 Scouts probably want to start running over there. Bandobras, I guess, turn around, get ready to fight. Well, you guys just engage with our enemy here. I think the sellswords will be able to clear out, probably not the Mountain Orc Hunters. Oh, there's only 57 of them. They should be able to beat the Raiders and the Hillmen. When it gets to the Mountain Guard, they probably won't have the numbers left for that. Mountain Guard, quite elite. Their enemy's just about to get up the walls. What we should probably also do is have the dwarves ready to engage. Same with the footmen. Alright, travelers, if you could please make it up here, that would be nice. I think we're about to start firing, yet we are now shooting into our enemy. Probably better to hit those Warg Marauders. I think the Gundabad Wargs are a bit stronger than other Wargs. But equally, getting rid of Snow Orc Scouts is a good call. Can we charge them? Are we actually going to be able to charge here, or is the terrain too funky? Yep, the terrain is definitely too funky to do that. They have a lot of archers, actually. We need to get out of here. We need to get in those walls, like, right now. Archer Militia, I don't mind losing you here. 2-9 Rangers finally on this wall. This is great. They appear to be taking a long time to actually get on these walls, though, which is unfortunate. How are the Cell Swords doing? Looks like they're winning the battle. This is good. Let's start shooting the Mountain Guard with Halberad. And Watch Sheriffs are still out here. If I can get the Rangers up on the walls, I will. Wow, we took a lot of damage on our cavalry. They appear to not know what to do right now, which is good. How are we taking... Who is killing our dwarves? Walls should not be under their control, so I'm not sure what is up with that. I think Halberad's doing okay at killing the general. A couple of our guys are shooting Snow Orc scouts, which is nice. Guys, if you can get on the wall a bit quicker, that would just be, like, phenomenal. Cell Swords eventually will win this fight. There's just a lot of enemies in front of them. Bandobras, maybe you guys should flank and fire into these hillmen. Alright, here comes our enemy. Rangers, as soon as they're in range, you need to put in, honestly, a lot of work here. Archer Militia getting to lose formation. Alright, Dunedain, please turn around, get into a better formation. Thank you.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Cell Swords winning the fight. Still about 100 enemies here to beat. The Mountain Guard are down to 30. At any moment now, we should be able to be in range of our enemy out here. Let's start shooting at the scouts. You guys start shooting at the scouts. They're lightly armored. Blackshield Archers are going to massacre these Archer Militia. Nothing can be done about that. Alright, Dunedain Rangers. Maybe I should put them on the walls also, since we're not really in range with these ones. Cell Swords. 90 of them, about 80 of these of our enemy here. So we're getting there. We're definitely making progress. Mountain Guard down to 20. Who was shooting back at you? I saw arrows flying in at those guys. Oh well. Problem is we're hitting this freaking siege tower in front of us. But we're not taking too much damage. I mean, yeah, our Archer Militia are getting hit a lot. Dwarven Travelers are starting to take some fire. But once... We're almost there. For General, you need to just slay that Mountain Guard unit. We start firing into the back of these hillmen. We can then get these Cell Swords out into the front line. I hit the Mountain Guard. They appear to be just doing a shootout for now. Works out for me. We're actually trading really well into these Snow Orc scouts. Probably because we have the walls and the height advantage here, and lots of archers. Okay, sure, you guys can hit something from up there, please. They have some issues. Ooh, Mountain Orc Hunters. Yep, let's hit those. Hit those Mountain Orc Hunters, please. The, honestly, I think the Sons of the Fallen are going to have a bad time here up against Mountain Orc Hunters. They're probably going to take a few casualties on the charge. Shears, keep on firing into the Orc Hunters. I want every archer firing on them. Hold the line, lads. Hold the lines. Get away from the Snow Orc Raiders. They're going to get away from the Marauders over here. They're down to only 6, which is good. Bandobras, I probably want you out here now. Looks like we have to engage the... Oh no, we're going to get charged here by the Wargs, aren't we? Alright, let's get these Cell Swords outside. Watchers took a charge. I think they have a bonus against cavalry. Bonus... No, they actually don't have a bonus against any cavalry. Would be nice, but it's... I mean, it's understandable. It's definitely understandable why it is that way. Dunedain, and start firing at the Black Shield, please. You're still firing at Mountain Guard. Our Sons of the Fallen, 13 of them somehow holding out here.
Men are in command of the castle.
The general is dead. There goes Shagduke.
They have lost half their men.
And I don't really want you to be the one over here
If we continue like this,
holding this settlement down, but I don't have many other choices now, do I? Sellswords, I need you to save these Orc travelers who are getting annihilated by Snow Orc raiders. Oh, cavalry, cavalry, get away. Oh, great, they're running. This is perfect. Still 9 Sons of the Fallen remain. I think the sheriffs are still firing. Probably going to those Black Shields now. I'll probably be a much better general for fighting them. The Gorg Marauders down to only 1 man left. Probably their general. Come on, take him out, please. There he goes. I think that was him. That had to have been him, right? Yeah, there goes the captain. All we have to do is make the rest of this army simply rout. So, if we can rear charge them... Yes, the Black Shields are routing. Okay, this is good. This is very good. They're fighting to the death. I think if we just send everyone into these Snork scouts, they should, in theory, run away. Please. Please run away. Any moment now. Here comes the charge. You're wavering. Yes, there they go. Who is left alive? Who is still fighting us? Looks like some Snow Orc spears came back. And... yes, there they go. Alright, we got 99%. I'll end it right there. Only losing 312. Fantastic battle. 206 by the Sellswords. They carried that fight. Again, we show no mercy to the Snow Orcs. And we conquer the stronghold of Latash. Probably have to exterminate it. Let's see. We might be okay. Actually, if we just hold it here for a while with Halbrad and use it as like a defensive place, maybe. Wow, 9,000. I guess Halbrad would have to stay here. Yeah, we're gonna have to exterminate. 9,000. That's way too many. Let's see. At least we got to keep the Master Mason's Hall, so that's nice at least. And I guess. Do we even need to repair that? Do we still get the bonus? It looks like we actually don't while that's damaged. Wow, yeah, that's... I've never seen the Mason's Guild House cost that much before. 8 turns for the Arnorian Hall? That's ridiculous. But yeah, we'll get that repaired, and we'll get the library going. Oh, I don't have the money for both of them. Okay, library first, and then we can repair that. I want culture. That's a bit more important. We'll use this as a front line against Gundabad. We'll put a tower there. Being right next to their capital is nice because we put a lot of pressure on them. And I think that's basically it. Gandalf will return to Maythelberg. We'll end the turn, check our construction. Honestly, we'll probably get attacked by Dunland, so we might not be able to get that far. So let's just see what happens. Honestly, this might have the potential to be the longest campaign I've ever done on the channel. And we're only 97 turns in. Like, we still have a long way to go. And look at that fight with Gondor and Enedwite. That's nice. Even though Gondor lost that fight, they took out half a stack. So that's half a stack that we wouldn't have to fight. And they seem to be staying down in the south anyway.
We are besieged.
Oh, and Baradvin is now besieged. We should be able to hold that. Looks like Dunland's bringing in reinforcements to Tharbad. And they're going to besiege Bile. But I have the feeling these, like, 4 stacks here... This is it. This is it, and then their last stand army. And if we can take them out and find an opportunity to flood into their lands, take out Dunlark, we'll be okay. And they appear to be taking that last stand army to Ost and Edel, which is scary. We might need to retreat from that settlement, leave a sacrificial unit, and bide our time. Am here betrothed to Alfred. Yeah, why not? I can't even take, like, I don't even want to bother with the family tree anymore. Ost and Edel, Rangers Guild. No, I want a Sword Guild there. That'd be cooler. Especially because we're going to get the high-tier smithy. Get our landsman done. Fantastic. Finish Gurnen ready to upgrade. I might as well do that. I gotta be careful though with our construction because really we need units. So let's just check this out. We got the apothecary. The Numenos got a fairground. This place is making a lot of money now. Make another 150 with the great market, plus the building income that goes up by 150. So that's 300 gold a turn. That to me is worth it. It's time to put these taxes up. Put very high on. Sure, we stop the population growth. We really need it though when we make 5,000 gold here. Probably 1% is good actually. I don't know. We'll eventually have more irrigation and stuff and sheep farming. We'll put it on high for now so we at least have the population going up. 1% of like 8,000, like a good 80, so that's good. We got the Royal Barracks. Awesome. We can get Arthedain Knights here. Yes, please. Oh, and there's the Merchant Infantry, finally. Okay, I'm glad that's working. We'll retrain the current unit. They are veterans, of course, and yeah, we'll want to get these Arthedain Royal Guard rolling. So for now, though, we'll do that, and then we'll retrain Merchant Infantry and grab some more units. I think I just need to start working on infantry, so probably more Arthedain units. Rudar Pikemen, honestly, probably scale well into our late game here. Pikemen are always useful. Londare got the siege work, so I want that trebuchet, and I want that catapult. I want to have a very strong siege army with Aragorn. And this is, being that this is a frontline settlement, it would make sense to probably get the war camp. It's not that great. But if we go to the barracks, we get sworn units, so that's a little better. And then if we get to the royal barracks, we of course get more units. So we want some recruitment here, considering how poor these lands are. Okay, I gotta be careful. I only have 6,000 gold. Baird Vin got a school. We should be able to beat that army. Again, war camp's not that useful there. I might just need to focus on things up north of the river. Mapleburg got its library rolling, so that's great for public order. We probably want the moot hall for law. That and the school. Being that we get happiness, that actually should help with public order too, right? No? That just gives you population growth. Okay. So probably we want the moot hall, which will give us 55% law here. That'll help. Give us some free upkeep also a little more. And that's 4,000 gold. The question is, like, do we want Gandalf to recruit units? Do we want... Really, I guess we need Dunland. That whole region, we need troops down here. So I'm going to send the troops down, and then we'll prepare for battles on the next episode. You guys head over here. Where's the ferry that I had? There you are. We could actually bring these guys right there. It's something. So if we were to attack this army, we don't get the reinforcements unless we attack with that army. Okay, that's something. Ooh, war wagons. Okay, that's scary. But we have some archers, I think? Okay, we have very few archers. So that's actually terrifying. Move those guys to Siduri. Captain Mistian is moving. Our Brilliant units, we actually have some sworn infantry. They need to go down. I think I just need to keep a steady stream of reinforcements, just constantly moving south. Get you guys here to Tharbad. Same with Captain Galazgil. A few extra units to help defend that. Anumenos. You have landsmen. Just send these sheriffs to Hobbiton to get retrained. You guys keep moving south. Anumenos landsmen. And what is finished? Pronosti Ryan has some savages. I'll take those. I'm not too concerned about the dwarves, even though, I mean, yes, I am worried about them, but they have been quite passive throughout this campaign, so yeah, we're fine. I need to stop worrying about them and worry more about our actual problem. Now, they've only done the first expedition. I want them to do all the expeditions and have this place just make a ton of money, because I want it. We have 4,000 gold. Getting this Dunedain barracks would be nice in Mickle-Delving. No, we need units. We need to be smart. Argond can get Another ranger. These rangers are great because they have lowish upkeep, so more of them is always nice. So we'll grab rangers. Karis Nernalad, you can't recruit. Nothing. Nothing. Cor Willishar can get a ranger. Probably more wardens, although I'm kind of inclined to these Cardalon Sentinels.
Yes, my lord.
They've proved their value to me time and time again. And we can actually get some footmen at Longbutton. I feel like I'd honestly rather have wardens. A little cheaper, a little more defensive, higher attack, though it's not AP. That's weird, just grab the footmen. They're at the same cost, and we can get some sheriffs and send them to the front line, so
Your orders.
that should work out well.
Yes.
Last thing, let me just check this. Oh, I forgot to
Yes.
build siege equipment. That would help.
Yes.
Bilbo Beggins
Yes.
will work his way down south. He'll probably deal with some tomfoolery down here. And I would love to take like Dunlarak and Dunyard, or literally anything in Enderwythe, and trade it to Rohan for Isengard. I want that, so anyway, I guess this is where we'll leave it for today's episode. We'll have a couple battles to come up, reinforcing the front line. Captain Crimp is making his way down, so we'll have to fight a no Orc army, but it looks like the next episode will probably be entirely Dunland battles and Enderwythe battles. That'll probably occupy all of our time if I had to guess, so until then, my friends, farewell.